know, I just told these teams that I'm ready, and I 100% do not have the champ select music ready. So I kind of dropping the ball, but champ select has started. I'll find the music. I got a playlist somewhere. Hold up, where is it? Maybe this one. Yeah, there we go. We got 2021 MSI champ select music amped extended version on the track. And let's get into it. We got our draft here between the Elysium Gnomes and Cat GPT. How are y'all doing on this Saturday afternoon? I was in the middle of watching Arcane Season 2, Act 1. I am a bit behind on the Arcane episode, so I was in the middle of, I think, Episode 2. Whenever I saw that, I have to do things for BTL things. So, but interesting that we actually have a drop enabled on the channel, apparently. You can get an A for effort emote if you watch our channel for 1 hour, so be sure to stay tuned in for some League of Legends gameplay. And here we have Elysium Gnomes versus Cat GPT. Elysium Gnomes currently 3-1 on the season, doing pretty well. I'm not sure what the only loss is. I could go and check. We'll see. But they've lost once, and then Cat GPT are 0-4. They have yet to get a win. But you know what? I believe in them. I think they are a better team than their record would show. I think they've just had some rough matches, but I believe that they can win. Elysium Gnomes, let's see, their only loss is to Cat Cowboys, who 2-0'd them in week number 3. All right. And I believe Cat GPT, perhaps they could just be allergic to cats. What if they're just allergic to cats? Well, if they lose this game, then they've only lost to Cat GPT and Cat Cowboys. I mean, that kind of means something, right? May the Gnomes win. May the odds be ever in their favor. And we haven't even talked about the draft here in front of us. You're going to see that Skarner's getting picked up with that B1 pick. Skarner seems to still be a very prominent and priority pick in the current meta. We saw that a lot at Worlds. We've seen that a lot in BTL so far, and we're going to continue to see that, it looks like. We're going to see Viego on the other side of Cat GPT and the Syndra. Okay. Note for Cat GPT, it is Gremlin playing in the jungle instead of Kangaroo Feet? Is that the name of the jungler? I think it's something like that. Hold up. Kangaroo, it is in fact Kangaroo Feet, yes. I was thinking Furry Little Feet, but that's a completely different jungler from like BTL past. And we have LeBlanc picked up here for Elysium Gnomes. Okay, that'll be interesting. Let's go. Cat GPT was up Lake Plunge. LeBlanc and Ash picked up here for the side of Elysium Gnomes. Also of note, Elysium Gnomes captain Idris is not here. Idris Elba is not here today. Not able to make it, so we do have some substitutions for the side of Elysium Gnomes. Looks like we have Kiba Boy and Susurration, who were added to the roster recently, that will be playing on the side of Elysium. Galio, along with the Syndra, interesting. So I'm assuming it won't be Galio mid, or it won't be Syndra mid. Who knows what we'll see. We're going to see the Galio and the Syndra locked in. So maybe Galio support, maybe Syndra APC, maybe? I'm not exactly sure. Into the second phase of bans. The first phase of bans, by the way, is going to be we're 2 ADCs. Being taken away from Bowkeeper, took away the Varus and the Zaya and the Seraphine as well. Looks like we're going to see some bans focus on the top lane, as neither side has showed their top laner yet. At least I don't think so. And we're going to see that Jax get banned away. Jax has been really prominent this year. I've been seeing a lot more Jax in the past few months than I have in like the last couple years of League of Legends before that. So it's interesting to see Jax be back in it. I wonder if maybe Worlds also has some influence on that, or if Jax just feels good right now. We're going to see Ornn banned away. Ornn, always a solid top laner. Always love to see Ornn in terms of ease of execution and like initiating a team fight. I think Ornn's always fantastic, as well as scaling because of the ornaments. We're going to see Renekton get banned away. Renekton, also great. Bowkeeper be playing Syndra. Bowkeeper do be playing Syndra. That's why I do think that Syndra APC is not impossible. Even if Bowkeeper is going bot lane, it could still be taking Syndra to the bot lane. No need to fear. Lucky is here. What's good, Coach Lucky? And here we go. We got Malphite's going to get blocked. Okay, so we're going to, so straight up ban away 4 top laners. It's funny. One side is like aggressive potential carry top laners from Cat GPT, banning those out. And the other side is banning out like a team fight tanky top laners, banning out the Ornn and the Malphite. And we're going to see Tom Kench get locked in here. Tom Kench could potentially be the top laner for Cat GPT. Cat GPT with lots of front lines so far with Galio and Tom Kench. And I guess Elysium Gnomes does have the Skarner, but that's pretty much it. We don't have a solid ADC locked in here for Cat GPT so far, but it could, like we said, it could be Syndra bot lane. We do know Bowkeeper do be playing that Syndra. Cat GPT could try to show us something here. Elysium Gnomes without their captain, so they could be a little bit weak, although they do have Susurration filling in, who is about the same rank as Idris being Masters 6 LP. Susurration coming in on the team as counting as massive 137 LP. So is counting as 1 point more. And I'm going to see the Mordekaiser. Mordekaiser, Ashley, very solid bot lane. I'm going to see Mordekaiser locked in as a top lane for Cat GPT. And we're going to see Set. So yes, we do not see an ADC get locked in here. If that is in fact Set locked in, we are not going to see a typical marksman get locked in by Cat GPT. It's going to be Set, Tom Kent's, Galio, Viego, and a Syndra. Syndra, the only person on that entire team with range. Let's see how that works out for them. That's going to be very interesting. 5 top bans is crazy. A lot of top bans. Yeah, I guess, yeah, you could say all of those are top bans. Nick Lowell's on the side of Elysium Gnomes potentially bringing in a lot of bans. Everyone in order? It's EG favored. yeah. This Cat GPT, they got themselves quite the comp here. This is interesting. Who needs an ADC? Viego and Set could do all your AD damage, and you just have Syndra APC. I'm looking forward to it. We'll see. Bowkeeper's a good player. We'll see what he does, what he's able to do with it. Let's get to the client draft. After I put that more in the center, here we go. Maybe I also play a different champ select music. Hold up. Let's get to this one. Yeah, I like this one. Bit and Bullets from MSI 2021. Man, that's how long we've been doing these BTL streams, man. This is a 3-year-old champ select music. This playlist, I've been using this playlist for so many years. I like it though. A Mal ban, cringe. Gragas had probably a jungle ban. That's fair, potentially. You can say the same thing about Volibear. I haven't looked at Susurration's champ. I did look at GG, but not his champs, so I'm not exactly sure. Bellkeeper being the highest ranked on the side of Cat GPT, also at 100 LP in Masters, so also counting as 3 points for his team, similar to Susurration. So looking at those two, and see what they can do in this game. Especially, I'm definitely looking at Bowkeeper. Bowkeeper is supposed to be Cat GPT's carry, essentially. If Bowkeeper is playing the Syndra bot lane, we did see Bowkeeper play a Syndra recently, I believe. I thought that did they not role swap, or did he play Syndra bot? I feel like I do remember Bowkeeper playing Syndra specifically. Let's see if I can find it here. No, he played Varus there. He did play Yasuo in a game versus the Cat Cowboys. Let's see. Cat GPT versus Las Cucarachas. Bowkeeper played Varus ADC. And the Bowkeeper played Jinx. Okay, that's normal. Versus Poro Pounders. Bowkeeper played Ashe. And Bowkeeper did, in fact, play a Syndra bot lane against Poro Pounders. And a game that they won against the Poro Pounders, actually. It was with Bowkeeper playing Syndra. They had Fire Shadow mid lane on Jace and Iron Thug top lane on Camille. With a Alistar, that was whenever Trigger Coach T was playing Alistar support. And they had Bowkeeper on Syndra. So they have tried this Bowkeeper Syndra before, and it is one of the few games that they've won this season. So fair enough. Yeah, they won with it. They did play Jace mid though, and I feel like Jace mid definitely helps with the. I feel like whenever you don't have a ranged attack damage character, that I feel like your siege seriously suffers, right? I mean, for like a few reasons. I mean, we'll see. As well as your just consistent damage. Like, they do have AD through the topside Viego set. We'll see what they're able to do with it. I think it's a little bit rough. But maybe they can make it work. No switches here at 14 seconds after we hit the 14 seconds until we hit the stream delay. Not stream delay. Spectator delay. We'll see what happens when they hit the rift. And you know what I gotta hit you guys with? You know, I gotta hit you guys with that 60-second ad so we can turn off the pre-roll ads for anyone that may be joining the stream at the beginning of the game. So we will catch you guys after that. Okay, I can't let the song pop off too much when we're about to load into the game. Hold up. I can't. We'll do it back to this. Like, I love this song, but we are about to load into the game here soon. Let's get a little bit too into it. Dorkyzoid, first time chatter. Hello, welcome. What brings you here? I imagine most people that come first time are coming in support of a player or a team and not just randomly scrolling through Twitch and find yourself on this 19 viewer stream. Why am I not loading into this game? Unable to download spectator data. Oh no. What? The game went out. Exit. What? What? Reconnect? Come on, Riot. Don't do this to me. Don't do this to us. Don't do, not only to me, but to us. Everyone else that wants to watch this game. I'm here for Paige. Paige domination. Makes sense. Paige recently commented that the Elysium Gnomes roster is a revolving door, and I'm at the center of it. Which is fair. Paige has been in. This team has had so many different iterations of rosters of all sorts of different people who can't make it. But all reliable has been Paige for Elysium Gnomes. She's been on pretty much every single roster, and I think she actually got MVP the first week. So hey, shout out to Paige, doing good things here for Elysium Gnomes. Let's get into the actual game. The spectator has downloaded. Here we go. It's funny. I pause at 5 when I have no one to sync up with. It's actually just me, myself, and I, currently on the booth. So here we go. Are you ready, chat? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, play. Oh wait, play. We got some pings in the chat here. Bowkeeper once again, probably with the lowest ping at 8 ping. We have Tom Kench at 40. Of Iron Thug at 15. Yeah. I never had Bowkeeper's ping. Bowkeeper and I went to the same university, went to the same college. I remember when I was on that campus, I had like single digit ping. It was a good time. I'm not sure. I'm assuming he's still in the area. I don't exactly know where he is.
30 seconds until minions spawn.
We got a 5-point start here. We got Iron Thug doing the chicken dance with the on the Galio skin and does get rudely interrupted. There will be some trades on both sides. Now we're going to see a full recall here from Ash. Okay. Alrighty. There was some extra gold picked up by some people. Extra gold picked up by the Syndra and the, even more gold picked up by LeBlanc there. Making monies. That first strike. The junglers, looks like Gremlin will start top side at the red buff, and Skarner will be starting bottom side. So jungle is starting on opposite sides. It could lead to something interesting. Let's see if they gank on the opposite side of the map. Short strike OP. Want to get a color caster? Do I want a color caster? I mean, if anyone wants to color cast, feel free. Let me know. I can bring it to the booth. If you're able to. Right now, it's also if you're able to spectate the game, meaning that you would have to be friends with someone in the game currently, so you can spectate the game and we can link up. We can sync up. Can I join? Yeah. Are you able to spectate the game? Are you friends with someone in the game? So that we could sync up instead of, because I mean, there's not another way. If not, you could always join in game number 2. Cause there's no other easy way for me to get you into the spectate client. Like I could try streaming it to Discord, but it would potentially slow down everything else. I'll join game 2. All right, sounds good. All right, we got some blood right there. We go. We got some damage from Nick Lowe's there in the top. Nick Lowe's is pulling almost essentially 5 bans in the pick ban phase of this game, as was pointed out by Idris, who is not able to join his team today, but is cheering on from the sidelines. Keep a boy. New to the team today, well, at least new to the BTL team, may already be part of the Elysium organization outside of BTL. So it's possible. Seems like they got tons of people, honestly. It's just like they have the revolving door. They do keep getting people. They definitely had, I think, over 10 people on that roster this season. So, and I know that they previously had a different team in BTL. Elysium, I think it was Terra, or something like that. That won BTL a couple seasons ago. I think BTL season 15. That was a year ago, 2023. And yeah, Mordekai's really taking. Yeah, oh my God, Mordekai's really doing a lot in this lane. Gonna force the flash. Gonna flash after. That's gonna be first blood going to Nick Lowe's in that top lane on the Mordekaiser. First blood for the Mordekaiser. And why do I have no announcer? That was so silent. That was such a silent first blood. Where's my first blood? Or something like that. I got nothing. we just got the silence. And Mordekaiser get first blood and has double set CS, and that could be a problem for Cat GPT. Nick Lowles on that Mordekaiser. I don't want to see him get too terribly strong, especially since we mentioned earlier Cat GPT's damage is not really there. Especially if topside gets behind, like damage, sustained damage to tanks is just not there. Like they need Bowkeeper to be so strong, and he is not currently super ahead. Keep it up relatively even with Ash on farm. So you definitely need to get an advantage somewhere in this early game to really have like a decent chance here, as you did not really draft yourself like a lot of like great damage composition or a lot of damage or even scaling. It's really hard to scale into the game without an ADC. ADCs are typically some of the best scalers in the game, of course, and it's kind of tough if you just straight up don't have a character that is of that role. No attack damage carry in this one. We're going to see the early dragon get started up by the side of Elysium Gnomes, and the other side, they should know, Cat GPT do know that that's happening. They were on the scuttle, but will not do anything. Oh, maybe going to walk up a little bit. Viego is not here, though, and that dragon is gone. And here it is. They're going to try to fight the 2v3. Viego is getting there eventually. Okay, there is Galio. There is going to be a flash. It looks like they are just going to walk out of there. And there is the flash forward from Galio. 3-man taunt from Galio. And some more CC. There's going to be some low health bars. They're going to be able to get it out. And Ether's actually going to go down. But Galio is going to get the Ash. Ash is going to go down to Syndra. And Kiba Boy is here as well. Iron Thug's going to get real low. Iron Thug is going to go down. And another kill on the top side, by the way. Oh, my goodness. Top side is getting ridiculous. That's going to be some trades of kills. But it's going to be 2 members lost for 2 members gained, I believe. Oh, Bowkeeper potentially in trouble here, is out of mana. And then, of course, there was also the kill top side. Now that Mordekaiser is ahead 2-0 and still has double at set CS, and top lane is going to be very, 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 very rough moving forward. Mordekaiser is probably going to be a problem. This is not good. This is not good. Such a alone fed or not is not enough damage versus Skarner more with the Lulu behind him. Yeah, that's fair, especially whenever topside is going to get ahead. This is going to get very tough. Looks like they're going to potentially get both neutral objectives here in the early game. Looks like they're going to get all 3 Krubs, that looks like, and they also got the Dragon. This is very tough for Cat GPT. This is not how you win a game. It does not bode well for them so far. Okay, trying to make some plays with the Tom Kent. Tom Kent is going to go and not going to be able to land anything. Here comes Susurration. Susurration is looking for more, is able to get onto Iron Thug. Iron Thug is going to try to run away. Oh, and Aether is going to get very, very low. Oh, the pullback lands on 2 from the Mordekaiser. That's going to be 2 going down. That's a killing spree for Nick Lowles. Mordekaiser now is 3-0 and 1. That's a 6-2 lead for the side of the Elysium Gnomes, and this is just not looking good. If your Cat GPT, this is looking very, very rough. Very, 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 very rough. And you need Gremlin or something to be ahead or something. This is tough. FF15, FF fast, save mental. Yeah, this is going to be a very, 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 very tough game here. If you are, yeah, if you're Cat GPT, this is a rough one right here. Rough one right here. Oh, here we go. Here we go, topside. Just bang, bang, bang. The Rod of Ages. I mean, not the Rod of Ages. The Rylai's Crystal Scepter has been completed for Mordekaiser. And yeah, Set cannot walk up in any type of way. I don't think Viego can even help here. I think they each just get 1v1 individually. I don't know if Viego and, like, Galio together can actually do anything topside. Like, I don't think they can actually mess with that man. I don't think you can mess with that man. They're going to try. Here they go. They're trying. They're trying. Okay, there's the ultimate. Bonk, 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 rampage, bonk, 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 double kill. See? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? What? That's Mordekaiser. He can 1v1 you all individually. The last ultimate from is not going to land on Boki, but here comes Skarner, and ooh, a good scout of the week from Syndra is going to save them, and the ultimate from Susurration is not going to land as well. So I mean, they are able to avoid the gangs bot lane, but they just threw their lives away in the top lane. Nick might go stomping enemy top as usual. Top is behind 20 CS and 3 kills, 30 CS. Yeah, 40 CS. Yeah. Yeah, there it is. There's a fight on the bot side. It's going to require. There's the ultimate from Sintra. It's not going to be enough with the Lulu ultimate and with the barrier. They are going to live. And Gremlin is potentially on the way. Here is the engage, and the knockup from Tonkench is going to land. It's going to be very good. Poodle's going to potentially get low. Dilly is able to dodge the CC from Gremlin, and Boatkeeper is going to pick up the kill onto Poodle. But hey, they get a kill for Sintra. Sintra 2-0. Woo! You still have a massive, massive, massive problem in the top lane. Look at this, man. Look at this, Giants. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. This is a problem. Oh, okay, we're going to go back to the bot lane. That's going to be another potential kill. Oh, for the Boatkeeper. Oh, but there, Dilly is able to trade back the kill and get the shutdown off of Boatkeeper, which is not what you want if you're Cat GPT. You just want Cinder to get cleanly ahead, but that is not going to be the cleanest there. There's going to be a trade kill back that is going to get shut down. And yeah, top side here is a problem. This is the problem. Ooh, no. Ooh, no. Oh, that's a problem right there. 2v1. Yeah. Yeah. Poor Pound is gonna be a problem now. Yeah, Poor Pound has made some changes. You know who's gonna be a problem? This Mordekaiser. What are they supposed to even do, bro? What are you? Yo, hey, this is a problem. This is a problem. This is not okay. Bonk, bonk, bonk. Oh, here they come. They need to bring 3, but the problem is it's Mordekaiser, yo. Like he's going. No matter how many you bring, he's going to 1v1 somebody. He's going to 1v1 somebody. Like, I don't know. Hopefully, like, someone needs to be able to survive. Like, he can't. Someone needs to be able to survive the 1v1 first, and then you guys jump him afterwards. But right now, like, at that HP, Set is just going to get ulted and die immediately, and I think Mordekaiser wins a 2v1. Keep a baby going in on Iron Thug. And it's going to be the second dragon of the game going over to... And Scissor's going to get hit with the ultimate here. Potentially in trouble. Here comes the dive. Here comes the Skarner. As the Bookkeeper's going to try to do it. But it's going to get Suspect. Going to get ulted by the Lulu. Going to knock up Cinder. Cinder is going to go down. And it's going to be a clean dive from the side of Elysium Gnomes after they get the dragon as well. They do split the grubs 2-2. I mean 3-3. So no one's going to get the grub a bonus here. The little Voidling spawn. But... I don't think Elysium Gnomes need it. After everything else is going Elysium Gnomes, they're looking pretty happy, pretty great here. Boy could be in some trouble here. And here's a teleport back to the lane. It's going to be Sinja. Sinja's going to get ulted by the Skarner, and it's just simply going to go down, but not before taking Poodle down. But Sinja just comes back and dies. And Sussurich is now on a killing spree, 3-1-3. And this is like not where you want the gold to be if you're inside of Cat GPT. The golds are on the people that Sinja can't kill very easily. Sinja can't kill a Susurration or a Skarner that is ahead, along with the Mordekaiser that's ahead. Like, Sinja can't kill that. What are y'all going to do? And then, yeah, it's also important to mention that whenever you're drafting Viego can't really do anything if he can't get resets. And he can't get resets and people don't get low. And people don't get low if you don't have the damn, what? This has become an absolute disaster. And then you drafted, Iron Thug to Galio. Galio doesn't do a lot of damage either. We lost the 1 win count way high. Sinja for 3 grubs. Yeah, this is Viego puts in an all-time great performance. Yeah, Viego has to go crazy, yo. Viego's has to go nuts. They're down 5K here at 13 minutes. Not what you want to see. And Skarner may be looking for more. Skarner is here. There's the ultimate from Dilly onto Ether. Here comes Skarner. And they should know Skarner is on the way. Oh, ultimate on the top side. Emperor looking to do something. Yeah, Nick Lowe's taking a lot of tower shots. Oh, he may actually have messed up. And the shutdown is going to go over to Viego. Viego's going to get a shutdown, tons of money out of the top laner. So Mordekaiser does kind of mess up a little bit. A slight misstep's not going to really matter. He was up 3K, so it's not like it actually means anything very significant. But that is some money going into the pocket of Viego. Viego now having a little bit more money than the Skarner. And there's the flash forward ultimate from Susurration. Not going to do enough, but at least the Syndra does not do damage to that man. Yeah, Syndra not doing damage to that man. There's the ultimate. There's a flash forward. There's the ultimate. It's not going to be enough. Suspension is going to live. If Syndra had the execute part of her ultimate, that probably would have killed. But does not have that yet. And this tower is very low. There it is, baby. Winnable. Yeah, yeah. There it is. Woo. All right. There's the Rift Herald going over to Cat GPT, but Gremlin is going to be in a lot of trouble here. It's going to go down to Kiba Baby. There's the ultimate from Iron Thug. Now they're looking on to Nick Lowe's. Nick Lowe's does have a massive shield, but is relatively low. And there's the ult. Well, there's the punch from Emperor. It's not going to be nearly enough. If that's not going to hit anybody. There's a Rampage for Susurration. Now they're onto Iron Thug. Iron Thug is going to try to hit the blast code. Oh no, but Mordekaiser goes with them. Iron Thug, here's the taunt. Going to be able to try to get out there. It's going to be able to taunt too, but that's going to be another kill going over to Kiba Boy. And now that's a killing spree for the LeBlanc. Now 3-0. It is 14-6. Their top side is, what's that, 3, 7, and 2. That's 9. They're 9 and they're, wait, no, 12. I can't count. 3 plus 4 plus 5 is 12. They are 12 and 2 on the top side of this map, and that is not at all okay. Those are the people that Syndra can't kill. Syndra could kill LeBlanc, to be fair. But the other two, yeah, Syndra can't kill those. And that's like your only potential source of damage on this team. I mean, this team typically does lean pretty heavily on Bowkeeper for carry job, but this is like an impossible one. Like this Crow? Is Crow like famous or something? Everybody's wondering if this Crow is Crow. Who's Crow? Who is this guy? This guy's a legend? He plays S15. I know you. Yeah, I know you played in BTL before. Like I feel like so many people are like, oh, are you that guy? With Dynasty Sapphire. Yeah. There's a few people from Dynasty Sapphire that played, right? That are in this season, I believe. I've seen some people from Dynasty. Is it Ford? Was it Ford originally from Dynasty? Everybody knows Etoe's the real guy here. Oh, well, thank you. I don't know about all that. Definitely not on the League of Legends Rift. But I will say, if you're in BTL, hopefully you know who I am. Yeah, Ford. Yeah. And Ford has played the last 2 seasons, because I think Ford is playing this season. I think Ford also played on the team last season, if I remember correctly. I'm pretty sure I saw Ford on the team last season as well. So a couple of people from Dynasty did continue playing in BTL. So good to see Crow back as well. And, okay, we do actually have Cat GPT trying to contest a dragon here. This will be the 3rd Drake of the game. This will be the first of the Chemtech. Oh, Iron Thug is going to get pulled in by Mordekaiser. Iron Thug is going to get polymorphed now and is in there very, very low and alone. Now here comes the rest of the team, but Keeper Boy is going to kill Iron Thug for the rampage. Now Ethan's going to get, and us going to be the suppression onto 2. Suspect is going to go down. There's a shutdown going over to Gremlin. Gremlin is able to kill 1, but the rest of the team is not there. And that is going to be 4 people down in exchange for 1. And an unstoppable for Elysium Gnomes. The Gnomes are just stomping all over the Cats right now, man. 18-7 here at 17 minutes and 30 seconds into the game. They have an 8K gold lead. They have 3 dragons to 0. They have 2 towers to 0. They're about to get a 3rd. And yeah, this is time to think about game number 2. We had a close and perfect regular season to getting swept in the first round playoffs. Oh, man. Yeah, it'd be like that. Let's see. Let me see. Can I go back to season 15 on the schedules? Season 15. Who'd you guys... These two. Oh, you guys got 3-0 by Spectre Gaming, who then got 3-0 in finals, to be fair, by Elysium Terra. That was the Elysium Terra championship season. Damn, it'd be like that. We still had FFZ, Zerathine and stuff, and them. I think that was after the FFZ. Was season 14 the FFZ Magudis situation? Whenever they had Frenzy and they just roll over their league, I think. Now I'm here to make a miracle run with Power Pounders. Power Pounders not doing. I'm not that. I guess they're not one of the top teams right now. But I guess they're 1-3 to be fair. Yeah, poor parents have struggled. Last match I saw for them was a struggle. Gremlin is here. Oh, oh no! Look at that damage from the LeBlanc. Oh no! Oh, waited until he was almost done with the camp to do something to him. Oh, and is there gonna get away with the blast plant? Emperor tried. Oh, the flash and everything, and just like that, the LeBlanc is 6-0 and gets the kill and gets out. No punishment, getting away with murder in the jungle. Oh man, Goat BM needs me. Did you know Goat before? Do you know Goat before BTL? Like, how'd you end up being on that team? Was it like a friend? Like, are you guys friends and he contacted you? Yeah, okay. I wonder, is that how Goat heard about BTL? I don't remember. I don't even know these things, actually. Oh, God. Look at this. Look at this. Would you just look at this? Would you look at that? Would you just look at it? Would you just look at it? It's Mordekaiser, just absolutely terrorizing Set yet again. Now Iron Thug in the other side lane getting terrorized as well. And oh, we get the ultimate from Iron Thug. It is not going to be enough. Iron Thug is going to go down before able to get the ultimate off. That's going to be the shutdown. Going over to Syndra. Syndra able to get another kill. Syndra does have 5 of the 8 kills on the side of Cat GPT, but the Syndra is simply not strong enough. It's just simply not going to be enough. Syndra at 8.5k does not have more money than the mid or the top of the side of Elysium. The set is struggling right now. The set is heavy. I hope the set has incredible mental fortitude, because this is tough. This is very, 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 very tough. They're down 80 CS and 7 kills. Like, it's ooh wee, ooh wee, oh wee, oh wee, oh me, oh my. That's rough, man. Hey, you know what? It may actually be a benefit for Cat GPT that they cannot pick any of these champions again in game number 2. They will be forced to play a different composition, probably one that has an ADC, and we won't see this again. And same on the other side. It says True Fearless, so none of these champions will be able to be played again. There's LeBlanc down there. It's there's 3 people going on to LeBlanc. They're teleporting. What? Why? For a 4th person for LeBlanc? I mean, they should get her, I guess. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, she flushes over the wall. Oh, that's not the real one. That's not the real one. Oh, no, bro. Oh, no, she gets away. They committed 3 people plus a teleport to killing LeBlanc from the top side. They don't get the kill, and they just give up the dragon for completely free. Okay, Bowkeeper, let's see it, baby. Here's the steal. Here's the steal. Here's the steal. Nope. Okay. Yeah, that's... Oh no. Oh no, no, no. Oh no. Oh no, no, no. Oh no. Oh, I pray for the mental health of Cat GPT. Please. Oh god. Oh, there's the ulti onto Empro. It's okay. There's Nick Lowe's. Oh, Ash does go down to Dilly, so they do get 1. They get 1 kill, but here comes the rest of the gnomes. Here's Susurration looking for more potentially. It's gonna flash forward, try to get that slow. It's gonna get that slow. That's gonna be a double kill going over for Susurration. Now Emperor is potentially in trouble. Oh, some damage coming out. Oh, Emperor gets a shutdown. The LeBlanc is going to go down. Bowkeeper is here. Maybe they can get something. Susurration gonna try to +4. Is going to get stunned. There's the killing spree. Syndra is here doing some damage, trying to get the damage. Nick Lowe's is going to go down, but does go down to the Tomcats. A little bit unfortunate. But this could be potentially a 1 fight for the side of Cat GPT. Oh, Bowkeeper cannot get in range of Susurration. That's going to be a little bit of a problem. Oh, no. Oh, God, that does so much more damage than I thought. Getting slammed into the wall by Skarner. Syndra is going to go down. And now it's just Tom Kent's versus Skarner. But Tom Kent's support. He has no money, and Skarner's going to take him down as well. And that's unstoppable. Susurration. The Skarner is now 9-2-8. It is 27-12. They are up 8k, and there goes the soul points. That should be soul points. That should be the soul for the side of the gnomes. Here's a teleport coming in as well to confirm it. Gremlin is here to attempt some type of hero steal. There's a teleport coming in as well from Set. They are looking for Gremlin. If Gremlin goes down, that means that they have no chance of stealing this dragon. Well, they shouldn't have a chance to steal this dragon. Okay, Iron Thug is here as well. There's the ultimate from Lulu. There's going to be the double knockup. There's the ultimate from Set. Set's going to get suppressed. Well, it's going to get... Oh, yes, now Set is suppressed. Oh, Dilly's going to get straight with blow. Bowkeeper is here, though. And there is a dominating Skarna. And, oh, they are able to, in fact, stop him from doing the dragon. Bowkeeper is here with the damage. However, Niklos is here. That means it is time to back up. They cannot get touched. They are able to stop them from doing the dragon. So the soul is still intact so far. Okay, Cat GPT not just laying down and dying. They're being very scrappy. They're not just going to let it, you know, go down without a fight. They're not just going to Mike Tyson this. I'm sorry, that's terrible. They're not going to go down without a fight. They will actually throw some punches. This is a it's still a very, very rough game. Karaoke Shima and Nada, we don't do karaoke. I don't sing. Up, 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 up. Oh no. That's exactly the Asher that they wanted to see. And Gremlin is going to go down. And now, without Syndra and without their jungler, this should certainly be the fourth dragon and the soul going over to the Elysium Gnomes. And Sussurration is looking for more. Is going to go in. Looking for some more. Oh. 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 The cats are trying to run. Ew, not get out of there. Man, oh man. Cat GPT, what do they do now? You know what? Do you think Chat GPT knows League of Legends well enough to be able to draft? Do you think you can ask Chat GPT what should I draft for this game and it actually give you an answer? That's what Cat GPT should do. That should be their stick. They actually ask. They try to use as much AI influence as possible to influence their decisions. Low key, probably. Right, probably. Like, let's see. It's 20. Whatever is the date for ChatGPT for the last time it scrubbed the internet? Probably like 2022 or something like that. So maybe the newer champion ChatGPT doesn't know as much about. You could probably like, all right. It could probably still draft as if it was 2022. Do something. What do I do to win against 11-3 in Skarner Jungle? ChatGPT. You see, you're going to hit enter/FF, and then it's going to hit enter again. What do I do whenever I'm down 31-14? And oh no, there's the Ash era. Okay. Syndra is saved this time by Tom Kench. I'm sure that was part of the idea. Drafted Tom Kench support. Make sure you get the Skarna pillars. ChatGPT probably. Oh, that's a good point. Yeah, does Skarna have pillars? Yeah, it probably did. Yeah. I forgot Skarner is the new Skarner is relatively new. Man, that's funny to think about. Completely forgot about Skarner pillars. Hasn't even been that long. Oh, those are kind of an archaic concept. There are map objectives entirely for one champion. Oh no. Oh, okay, Tom Kench is going to survive, aided by the help of the Galio ultimate. But they're able to get him to back off just for now, I guess. But that'll be it. Oh. Gremlin looking potentially for the steal as Elysium do the Baron. If you were going for a steal, it's steal time, baby. They tried and they did not get it. And Gremlin is going to go down And that is a Baron going over to the Elysium Gnomes. And there's the ultimate onto Syndra. Syndra is dead. It's a killing spree for Keeper Boy. As, yeah, Elysium Gnomes look to end this game. Here at around the 30-minute mark, they're up a sizable amount. Up 19 kills, up 12k. This looks like it should just be leading to the end of the game. They're going to try to siege here. They should be able to. Syndra and the Viego are down. That's going to be the mid Nexus, well, inhibitor tower going down. The inhibitor go down as well, and they are not going to look for more right now. They're going to back up and reset. They're happy with the bounty that they've gotten so far. Happy with their loot. Skarner going to take some jungle camps on his to boot. They're gonna look for. Are they gonna do this again? Looking for LeBlanc. I was like, okay, don't do this. He already committed a bunch of people to LeBlanc earlier. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Gremlin, alive, but taking a lot of damage from LeBlanc. LeBlanc just out here messing around. Like, I don't even got it back. I could just stay around, stick around, have some fun. The Elder is spawning in a little bit over a minute. It's the next major neutral objective that these teams can try to fight over. And I imagine if Elysium get that, they should be able to end the game off of that. Elysium having 6 towers down compared to only 1 from the Cat GPT. They only have bot outer tower right now. Iron Thug potentially going to be in trouble. Is going to get out of there. Look at how tanky Susurration and look at how tanky this Skarner is. Look at this. Look at this. Oh, there is the ultimate onto Gremlin. Gremlin is going to look very, very dead. And now so is Gallia, because Gallia decided to ult Gremlin, even though Gremlin was already dead. Now Gallia's going to go down as well. Gallia's going to try to get the taunt, is going to get polymorphed and potentially going to get out of there. Ether with the save. Will it be enough? They are trying to make him back off. Iron Thug is walking out. Walk it out. Walk it out. Hey, should be able to walk it out. And is going to make it. And look at how tanky that Skarner is. Doesn't even care. Meanwhile, top side, Mordekaiser is getting some turrets. And there goes the bot lane, inhibitor tower, and the inhibitor as well. Syndra trying to do something. Syndra currently 666. That's the type of luck that they're having right now. And yeah, I don't know. There goes top inhibitor tower. I don't know if the Mordekaiser even cares if they come and try to find him. Like, he'll just ult somebody and kill them. Yeah, that's a tough one. 2 new members to the Elysium Orchestra look pretty good. They're doing well. That'll be the jungle and the mid this game. Are the 2 members that just joined Elysium. And that's the Elder Dragon going over to Elysium Gnomes. This should well, I mean, yeah, I mean this is pretty much over. We'll see if Mordekaiser gets a little bit too cocky here. There goes one. Mordekaiser is going to get low. Is going to go golden. Oh, but now LeBlanc is here too, and the Ash Arrow. They could probably do this. Yeah, I think they actually kill all these people. I think everyone here dies. Yeah, everyone. Yeah. Okay, Boatkeeper is able to flash there. Does not get connected by any of LeBlanc's abilities, but yeah, this is rough. This is rough. Oh my God, just barely surviving there. There's the ultimate. Is going to kill LeBlanc, but Boatkeeper is going to get ulted out of fountain. Is going to go down. That's going to be both Nexus towers and the Nexus as well. They have taken absolutely everything. All 3 inhibitors and the Nexus are down, and that's going to be game number 1. Go number 2, Elysium Gnomes, and that's a that's a tough one. They won the game up 18k, almost 20. That's it was not close. It was not close almost for the entire game, but that's just game number 1 of a best of 3 series. They can potentially bounce back. Cats land on their feet. The most damage of the game that time being done by the Mordekaiser, pretty unsurprisingly, doing 49,000 damage. The most damage on the enemy side was 24,000 by Boatkeeper, also unsurprisingly. But yeah, we'll have to reset. We'll have to disable all 10 of these champions. That is a true fearless draft, and see what changes Cat GPT can make for game number 2. We will be back whenever we have that all set up. So don't change that number on the dial and all that stuff. And we'll see you guys after the break.
I'm reaching out, 'cause I cannot fight this feeling anymore. Feels like I've been blown away. I'm pushing out, we're not running round in circles anymore. Feels like I've been blown away, and I won't do it again. No, 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 I won't do it again. No, 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 I won't do it again. And I won't do it again. And I won't do it again. These words won't get through to me when I'm not listening. These words are no use, no telling me, is this worth risking? And I won't do it again. I'm reaching out, 'cause I cannot fight this feeling anymore. Feels like I've been blown away. I'm pushing out, we're not running round in circles anymore. Feels like I've been blown away, and I won't do it again. No, 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 I won't do it again. No, 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 and I won't do it again. And I won't do it again. These words won't get through to me when I'm not listening. These words are no use, no telling me, is this worth risking? And I won't do it again. It's contagious. Tell me, do you feel it too? Mr. Magician, tricking me to loving you. Turning pages, looking for something new. But the rain is stopping me from pulling through. I'm gonna take a deep breath, cut the
Get it. I gotta pump it up. Every time I'm shooting, it's karaoke night. Y'all just normally don't know because I got the mic muted.
It's tradition for you to fall in love with me. I had a vision, one that you can never see. Hearing voices,
Alright, we should be mostly ready to go.
hidden too. So many choices, they're telling me what to do. I'm gonna take a deep breath, cut the loving into. Cause I'm needing nothing coming straight there from you. I'm gonna take a deep breath, cut the loving into. Cause I'm needing nothing. Oh, Mr. Magician, your trickery is fine. Mr. Magician, I want you to be mine.
Okay. Alright, here we should go. Oh, I didn't even change the scene, but you guys get it. Here we go. Into game number 2 between Elysium Gnomes and Cat GPT. And I believe I am now joined in the booth by the newest addition to the Poro Pounders roster and the previous member of Dynasty Sapphire from 2 seasons ago. I believe we have Crow. Crow? How do you say it? Krail? Wait, 1 second. What's going on here? Wait, speak again? Oh, that's so funny. 1 second. My voice and video is messed up on Discord. It has the wrong output device. It's going through my speakers. Okay.
Oh.
Okay, talk to me again.
Is it working?
Yeah. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, cool. That was hilarious. I was like, he just started blasting through my speakers. I'm like, wait, what? So the stream probably didn't even hear that. But we have Crow here in the booth with me. And welcome. How you doing today, man?
It's going good, and they're also running through this draft really fast.
Yeah, they do. It's a lot of confidence. Maybe they knew exactly what they wanted to do after the game 1 draft. Since you are aware that we're doing True Fearless this season, right? I know you just kind of signed onto his team. So we are doing True Fearless draft this season. So all the 10 champions that we saw in game number 1 are disabled for this game. So that means the Skarner, the LeBlanc, the Ass, the Lulu, the Mordekaiser, the Syndra, the Viego, the Gallia, the Tahm Kench, and the Set are all not available here for game number 2.
Yeah, and like, to be honest, I always like Fearless more. I think it shows that one aspect that is sometimes overshadowed by gameplay. But like, how many champions are you actually proficient at?
Yeah.
So it is going to be interesting because we saw game 1, like Elysium Gnomes kind of just stomped, right?
Yeah,
like especially
yeah.
the top side was going crazy. So now that they don't have those champions, and those champions are not available to the other team as well,
Right.
we will see what they're going to look for. We see a Sejuani, which it's been like good if being paired with like things like Yone.
Yeah. You'll see what they pair with. Did they actually pair with some type of melee carry? Looks like so far we do see some more traditional picks as well, in Orianna and a Kaisa being hovered here for Cat GPT. So it looks like they will have an ADC this game at the very least. And that is going to get confirmed. Okay, they do have an ADC confirmed. The Sejuani could be Sejuani top, could be Sejuani jungle. We've seen both of them being played this season. And we're going to see an Udyr on the side of other Elysium Gnomes. Susurration, I wonder, maybe an Udyr player. Haven't looked too deep into the OP.GG there, but potentially. And we see Silas as well. Silas has been picked up a lot recently. Renex, Jax, etc. are good with Sejuani. If you're not doing any mid, yeah, fair.
Exactly, and like Silas can put a lot of pressure into the Orianna, especially if the Orianna players like you catch them off guard, and Silas just does so much damage with like just like a single cycle of his combo.
Yeah.
He is playing a really like high tempo jungler in Udyr. He got nerfed like multiple times in a row a while ago, so I don't think he's like insanely broken, but like he definitely is like has some place in the meta where like if you can actually get like a really good early game, which they were able to last time,
Hmm.
he can snowball the game away. He's just like a really huge stat stick. He gets really hard to kill, especially when he's ahead. I like the Cat GPT approach though. I feel like you went for something like an APC in the bot lane,
Yeah.
like just like full melee's top side. It didn't go well. So they're
Hmm.
going back to like kind of the norm. Get the control mage, get the ganking jungle,
Yeah.
get a Kaisa that you can pair up well with Sejuani. And I'm not ooh, Milio.
Emilio Jinx in the bot lane. Okay. Always
That's
solid.
yeah. They
Never hate
already
to see
banned the
Emilio.
Blitzcrank. Yeah, they banned the Blitzcrank, they banned Anala, so even like
The heavy
if
engage.
they're yeah. Like there isn't going to be like any hard counters to this Milio.
Hmm.
We will see how that goes.
Yeah, we'll see how Cat GPT responds. Maybe they're putting it into their AI right now. And we're going to see a Carmarel. A Rel. So they do still have some hard engage there. From the side of Cat GPT, we'll see if they're able to take advantage of that.
Yeah,
With Rel can help with Kaisen or get an Oriana and stuff like that. And that's not bad.
I really like the Rel because, like, even though, like, even if it is not like the perfect matchup you would want to the Milio, I think with how you drafted up until now, you are kind of looking to be the initiators,
Yeah.
and Rel is kind of unmatched with like those flash snap engages.
Yep.
We do see the Pantheon, so
Okay,
they
they're engaging.
yeah, they're engaging, and like Pantheon Sejuani is like some really strong early like 2v2 power.
Yeah, that's
The
fair.
top side skirmishes, you pretty much like insta proc Sejuani passive if Pantheon can get the empowered W.
Yeah.
So especially with like the Jinx and Milio not being like um that scary in the bot side early on.
Ooh.
Elysium is going for like almost full on scaling with this.
Yeah, they're gonna be definitely super scaling here with the Jinx and the Emilio and the Ornn with the ornaments. So, well, yeah, this is definitely gonna be, I think, a very different game than what we saw in game number one. Top side, potentially, hopefully they can actually win top side. They did lose top side incredibly hard in that previous game. And then they have the Boatkeeper on a scaler that can actually do something late game if it does get to that. If he ends up ahead on Kaisa, it should be pretty good.
And I feel like last time around they didn't have a lot of damage in their team comp,
Mhm.
especially like around the top side of the map. Like you just don't have enough damage with like Set, Viego, Galio to realistically kill like a Skarner Mordekaiser, just
Right.
off like how those champions work.
Right.
This time around they have the Pantheon. They can put some pressure into the Ornn early on. You have a jungler that can complement these like aggressive laners. You have Oriana that should have a range advantage, so if he's spacing well, should work pretty well into Silas.
Right.
And like Kaiserel, if Millie oversteps, if Jinx oversteps, you will be able to look for those plays. So I like this like more aggressive approach from the Cat GPT side. They're basically saying we might have gotten shafted in game one. We're gonna look to shaft them in this game.
Yeah. They're not gonna back off. They're not gonna play scared. They are gonna play aggressive here, and hopefully we can actually see them execute it. I think the draft is always what it is, and we try to speak ideally, but you still have to execute and execute your lanes and execute your draft. So we'll see how that actually works out for them. I am looking forward to see if they can actually do something with the Sejuani Pantheon. Do they actually get some type of advantage in the top side? Can they stop Udyr from scaling? Hopefully Udyr doesn't just go absolutely crazy. If Sussurration is as ahead this game as he was on Skarner, it's going to be even more problematic as Udyr. Udyr just can't let him open up gates on you, so hopefully that doesn't go too terribly crazy. But I do much prefer, it feels like this comp from ChatGPT has a lot less that can go wrong, where like they just end up in like an unwinnable state. It felt like pretty early in that game number one, it felt like they ended up in a game state that was just like completely unwinnable from them, even as time went to infinity. Like they were never going to be able to get back into that game.
Yeah,
And I feel like they were
I
gonna spot
completely
there.
agree.
Yeah.
I agree, and I feel like even for the Elysium Gnome side, you have Jinx Melia, you have the range advantage against Cat GPT side in the bot lane.
Yes.
I think what's gonna come down to is like Jinx can also get the push. So if they can keep the vision, they can still play for like some early game objectives, especially in the bot side.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe like we can see like a Grumps dragon trades. I wouldn't expect them to get every single objective like they did last game, where like they get first dragon, they get first cup, they get second dragon,
Yeah.
and keep it going. Especially if Elysium can secure like some of the early game dragons, it allows them to like just scale into the late game without being threatened by the potential of like Cat GPT having a potential soul. So like if they should I think play for that. And there's also the fact that like Silas can go around, still say draw an ulti and look for those like kind of like roams, or maybe just like put some pressure in the 1v1 against Oriana.
Mm-hmm. True. We'll have to see what happens. We are about to hit that spectator delay. We got about 20 seconds until, well, we have about 3 minutes plus that 20 seconds. And yeah, we'll see what actually happens here. Looks like all the champions are locked in. By the way, whenever we get into the game, please pause at 5 seconds so we can sync up.
Yep.
So we'll pause at 5 seconds and then I'll do a countdown and we'll hit play at the same time. It should be synced up. And yeah, we'll hit you guys with that 1 minute ad break to turn off the pre-roll ads for about, I think it turns off for 20 minutes. And so we'll be right back after the break to see what happens here in game number 2. See ya. Am I gonna go back to the song that I was playing? Yeah.
I'm Mr. Magician. I want you to be mine. I take a breath. I suffocate. You rip me off the preliminal stages. You're playing with my fire. You're burning your sheets.
Hey, yo, what's good, Prod? You know, I just got my DreamCon 2025 tickets yesterday. They can't believe they bumped the price on those tickets by $50, yo. I better next DreamCon better be amazing. Well, like, what am I paying that extra $50 for? And for no VIP or nothing like that. I'm like, okay, whatever. Let's see if they do something. What's the next one? Okay, it's this one. I don't sing along to this one. Hello. Are you paused at 5?
Yep.
5 seconds. All right. Oh wait, do I have a ping? Someone mentioning me?
That was me. That was me.
Oh, okay.
Because you were deaf and I was
Yeah. I got you. All right, great. All right, let's get to the countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, play. 6, 7, 8,
Yep.
9, 10. All right, here we are into game number 2 between Cat GPT and Elysium Gnomes. Elysium Gnomes taking the victory in game number 1. Cat GPT looking to take their first victory and avoid going 0-5 on the season. 0-5 on the season is tough. There's only 7 games of the season. 0-5 would be tough. There would be a very long gauntlet run. And they only got a few chances left to get their first victory of the season. We'll see if they're able to make it happen here.
Yeah. And, any kind of standing you can grab is like one last game that you need to play. So
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, if they can even just get to 6, there's something like that. Get the at least they would get the side select for game number 1 if they are the 7th seed instead of the 8th seed going into the gauntlet.
yeah.
I mean that's helpful. If they can get up to 6, that'd be even more amazing. Of course, that is one less game.
Yeah, exactly. And like, with me luck, I think everything looks normal. No weird runes. Well, one interesting thing is like the ghost on the Kaisa that I'm surprised about.
Oh,
It should
that is
help
interesting.
though, especially like since they don't really have a dash, like especially like on the Udyr or like the Milio, since it's not an engaged support.
Mm-hmm.
You can maybe just get away with ghosting instead of the barrier.
Mm-hmm.
So a little bit more safety, I think, towards the gangs. Plus, it helps you like kind of chase them down if it's like a
We'll see what they're able to
good
do
luck.
here
Oh.
at level 1. Are they able to get themselves an advantage here at level 1? Here it is. There is the engage onto Poodle. And Poodle is going to go down really low, actually below half LP. However, Dilly is able to get some autos down onto Ether. Ether's going to get down low as well. They're going to double board that second bush. And, I mean, they kind of, sort of, almost kind of got an advantage, but then good autos trades from the Jinx there to kind of make sure that Rogue gets very low as well. And they're gonna just chug some pots. We'll see if anything actually, consequential actually happened from that. I don't know. I don't think so. I don't know.
Yeah,
Level 2 on the
Rel
top side.
does go for the glacial augment.
Oh! And that's going to be first blood going over to Bowkeeper in the bot side. So they were able to get that level 2 advantage and make something happen there and get both sums out of Poodle. That's going to be the first blood going over to Bowkeeper, and that's what you want to see if you are the side of Cat GPT.
Yeah, you do get
And
both
Iron
sons
Dog.
out of Familia. Oh. Good trades. A lot of trading early on in all these
some
lanes.
fighting.
Empro though.
Ooh! No!
Oh, disaster.
Oh, no! Not what you want to see. Yet again, Nick Lowe's in that top lane getting the early advantage and getting first blood. The thunder clap as Ornn.
Yeah, and like I think that is one of the
Ignite
disastrous
when
things.
the teleport is going to get used by ooh.
keep going.
Ornn ready for
Okay.
that.
Yeah, good stop on the back. Either trying to hold this wave, but he's not going to be able to, so he just takes a few extra damage.
Oh, I was going to get one of them.
Keeper is able to reset though. Comes back with a pickaxe. This is kind of a disaster moment because like I feel like if Emperor just doesn't die, you have Sejuani pathing to your lane, so
Yeah, it's kind of tragic. Here is the on the way Pigs versus Nick Lowe. Nick Lowe has been such a problem for Cat GPT in this series so far after game number 1. Will they be able to do anything? And no, it looks like Sejuani is just going to hit the...
Bowkeeper, no
Bowkeeper
flash.
potentially in a lot of trouble here. Is going to Ghost. Oh, disaster. Everyone is here. Oh, Bowkeeper is definitely going to go down here. He's going to go down to the Silas. Bowkeeper just in no man's land territory there. And is just going to get caught. Use the Ghost. Doesn't have the flash available. It's just going to go down for nothing. And that could potentially be a lot of the advantage that Bowkeeper is able to get by getting that first blood. Is no longer going to have the CS advantage whenever he gets back to lane. And is just going to spend all this time dead. And have to walk back to lane after just getting back to lane. That's really unfortunate, actually.
Yeah, it's going to be bad just because now you don't have flash, you don't have ghost, your support doesn't have flash.
Yeah.
So like now you're just really vulnerable to these ganks, and you know that like this Udyr was pathing down towards the bot side. You already lose like having a rough time in top. This is going to be overall really just like a weird map state now.
Yeah.
You're not allowed to play aggro in bot. There might be a small timer when Udyr resets here, but the wave is really big, and Dilly still has his flash and barrier, so it's going to definitely be rough.
Gremlin looking for something here. Let's see if they actually get anything.
They saw, I think they saw him on the vision from the minions.
That's tough.
Good trade though.
Ooh, you know, or this is Nick Lowe's lane up here.
Yeah, Ornn is just like one of those champions that like, until you like, until some point in the game. Oh, Emperor might just be dead.
Oh, does die, but it should be get the
trades.
trade kill as well. Yeah, Nicholas is able to get. Emperor does get the trade, but does go down. Is going to be down on CS and. Okay, Ornn does not have teleport available. So there is that. Gremlin potentially in trouble here. Getting to the fight of saturation, and Silas is able to join. Orianna is going to be late to help. And that's going to be Sejuani going down. A 4-2 advantage here for the Gnomes. And they kind of lost their advantage bot side. I mean, they still have a little bit of an advantage. Yeah, they have a 300 gold advantage, but yeah.
You're losing the early game to Jinx or like Melio team comp. It isn't going to get much better the longer this game goes. So they need to like stop the bleeding in one way or another. Like what I was like saying before Nichols just killed Emperor again is like Ornn is okay to deal with until you misplay and die to him. But once you die, once he starts getting a little bit more HP and resistances, the champion just becomes that like kind of assassin. Like people were talking about like Ornn being that like everything in one champion before Cassante came out, and then like Cassante kind of took that spot from Ornn. But this champion can still snowball really effectively when given the gold. Just a lot of damage, a lot of percentage damage coming with like the brittle procs and the ultimate. So they're going to be forced to like kind of let this Ornn do what he does.
Yeah.
And they won't be able to pressure him as much as they would like to.
Man, Ornn continuing to bellow his breath. But Pantheon not nearly as down as it was in game number 1. Still not having the greatest of time, and yeah, Pantheon definitely not able to do much better in this lane as time goes on.
Yeah, at least with Pantheon, oh no, you still bad trades, but I feel like with the Pantheon, you do have the option of like being able to use like the Grand Starfall to like kind of affect the other lanes.
Oh Jesus!
But you can't if you're dead. So.
Oh God. Oh, Ornn just walks up on him. Oh no, Pantheon is dead again.
This is looking worse than the Mordecai's game almost.
And Silas getting a great trade there into the Orianna. Orianna is able to trade back.
I'm trying to look at like Gremlin at this point. Like with this Sejuani, you have some gameplay. Yeah, like you can make things happen, but I feel like the side of Elysium has been really good with like placing these defensive visions, like trying to track the Sejuani. They know Ether is over here, so you actually might want to be careful though.
Oh yeah, here it comes on the bot lane roam as well. They actually cannot fight Susurration there. They will back off.
And like a small peek at the gold, like top lane is already down close to 700, 800 gold.
Yeah.
This early, this is not what you want to see.
That's rough. We expected topside to do better this while.
Yeah.
Are they looking to be aggressive here? Udyr is here. It is a bit unfortunate, and Sejuani is not. Is going to do the Krugs first. Udyr is chilling. Sejuani is around if there is a fight that breaks out. There is the fight. And
Oh.
uh-oh, it's perfect time because here is Udyr. Udyr is here. Boatkeeper is able to get one, but is going to go down to the Udyr, and looks like Etoe's going to go down here. Sejuani is here, but Sejuani is too late, and it's going to be 2 kills for 1 going over to the side of Elysium Gnomes. They were just not aware that Udyr was here the entire time, and they gave Udyr the perfect opportunity. Udyr just waited there for them to get a little bit too aggressive. They got too aggressive before the jungler could get there, and they're going to pay for it. Not being able to keep track of where the Udyr was, and engaging while Udyr was there waiting behind them. Very unfortunate. You hate to see it if you were Cat GPT or a Cat GPT fan.
Oh, Empro.
Oh,
Nicholas
no.
with the ult.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, no. No.
Rough game, rough game.
Yeah, 4-1 rough series now. Oh, the Ornn was not supposed to be 4-1 in lane against Pantheon. That is rough.
Like, this was the pick that, like, Nick Lowe's wanted to go. Like, this was his R5, if I'm not wrong, so... He obviously likes this matchup.
Yeah.
But, like, I just do not see, like, Ornn being this... It's not this bad.
Yeah.
Like it goes bad after maybe the first, maybe the second item, because, like, Pantheon cannot do as much damage once someone stacks some armor. But with how it is right now, Ornn was given the ability to just, like, go Heartsteel. So, like, now he's going more of a scaling, snowballing item, like the extra HP he can look for. On the other hand, they are able to get these grubs, but, like, I think we talked about this, like, in the draft screen. It's just like, this is fine to give. The side of Cat GPT, they don't have that big of a split push pressure. Like, they're not. This is not going to be like a Fiora on the side lane with 6 grubs. This is just like a Pantheon that is 1-4 that is down a full item against the Ornn in the side lane. So, on the other side, the side of Elysium was able to grab the first dragon. They're probably more than likely going to be able to grab the second one. So the things are going good. Even if, like, the mid game goes a little bit, like, shaky for the side of Elysium, which, by the way that they're playing, I wouldn't even see that happening. Even if they make some mistakes in the mid game, they can easily stall this game out. And we see Empro, it's like, guys, my lane is done, but I'm looking for something else on the bot side. Like, he needs to get the rest of the, like, map ahead.
Yes, exactly. Like, all right, your Pantheon. One of the benefits you should have. A good catch out here, off on Vision. Oh, but geez, they do not have the damage to actually kill. Yeah, Boatkeeper was not there. They do not have the damage to actually kill Situation, although they had all these people going up against them. Honestly, I don't think Pantheon even needs to teleport there. I think Pantheon stays down here, honestly. Yeah, Boatkeeper is going to be the one that gets hit with the ultimate there. Is going to get the shutdown, though, onto Udyr. And now here...
They're low.
Oh, no! Dodge it and then dodge right back into it. That's a double kill going over to the Jinx. The Jinx are looking for what's going to be a triple kill going over to Dilly. Oh, no. Disaster striking yet again for Cat GPT. It's 11-4 advantage. And now the Ornn is here and the Pantheon teleported back to the lane. I do not think Pantheon needed to worry about the tower. I think you just try to help this fight if you can. I don't think we've actually seen a Pantheon ultimate this game. And that's going to be the first 2 dragons going over to the side of Elysium Gnomes. And it's a 4K gold lead, 11-4. And this is, once again, not looking good.
It's not only the second dragon, there's just, like, 2 kills picked up by Dilly in that fight. So this Jinx getting much needed gold as well. This is looking really similar to game 1, where like top lane is getting kind of stomped, and while trying to make something happen on the other side,
we do have a DC from Pantheon.
Maybe it's because of his PC.
Maybe.
Maybe he's lagging, but Yeah, things are not looking too hot.
Truly.
I want to look at the gold again. It's like you're down 1.7 in top, 1.1k in jungle. Mid is more so even, so that's like somewhat good news.
Mm-hmm.
Bot lane is pretty much even as well, considering like the Disguises started the game with the first blood.
Right.
So you have no leads in mid and bot lane, which is normal. But the fact that you're like behind 2k gold combined, like 2.7k gold combined in mid jungle is
Yes.
just
Yeah, it's very
it's
tough.
not what you're looking for. Especially when you're trying to play something Pantheon Sejuani. You want the opposite of this, where like
Mm.
Pantheon is ahead and you force the enemy team to like kind of turtle and like squeeze it in, like squeeze the life out onto like the late game.
Yep, yep, yep. When is the next Mingos game? Mingos play tomorrow. Yes, the second matchup tomorrow. Hopefully,
Hmm.
Emperor's able to get back. And yeah, it's 30k channel points. How many until I get a BTL hot tub sheet? That's hilarious. Oh man, you know my new apartment complex technically has hot tubs. I'm gonna be too crazy, except for the fact that it's getting cold out here. Although I live in Texas, so not that cold. That'd be funny. It's a type of promotion for BTL hot tub. What would a BTL hot tub sheet even look like? You guys want me to bring my laptop out to the hot tub?
The karaoke in the hot tub.
Karaoke in the hot tub. So you're saying there's a chance? Oh, that'd be funny. I literally have no idea what we would even do for that. What would I even do?
At 1,000 subs, the hot tub
1,000.
happens.
Yeah, we currently have 10 subscribers. If you can get us 990 subscribers, we're also almost at 1,400 followers, guys. We're at 1,398. We need 2 more followers, 1,400 followers. I would like to do some type of thing if we reach some type of milestone, like we used to do the $25 gift cards at 50 viewers for RP. I like to do some type of thing like that if we hit the holiday season or hit something like that. If I could put aside some money, I don't know. Money's much tighter for me these days than it used to be whenever I first took over BTO.
The
So
inflation
I
hits
can't.
hard.
Yeah, inflation hit hard, but also just like getting a car. I purchased a car since I started BTL. I moved at my dad's house since I started BTL, so now I have like an apartment. I just moved to a 1 bedroom apartment a couple months ago because I couldn't find a roommate in time. So that's more expensive than having a roommate. So now I live on my own, and everything has gotten so much more expensive. I have to drive to work more often, so I have to take a lot more gas. It's like a 37-mile drive to work. So it's just
Oh,
like all sorts of things have made it so like I have less extra funds to put into BTO
uh,
giveaways and stuff like that.
I'm, I'm almost in the same boat. I just bought a car, and then
Yeah.
going back to my like, I had really bad experiences with roommates.
Uh huh.
Wasn't that? So I was like, I'm going to just go like live in an apartment by myself.
That's fair. That's fair. I had a really great experience with my roommate. To be fair, last year, my roommate before that was my ex, and that was a terrible experience. That one was not. That one was terrible. That did not go well at all.
has
That one
reconnected.
did not go well at all. But my last year experience is just a random guy I found online who was a fantastic roommate, but he got a job in Chicago, so he's moving, so he wasn't able to re up for the next year. So I had to find an apartment, and then I was going to have a roommate, and then he dipped out like last second before we signed the lease. So I had to find a 1 bedroom. So that was unfortunate. Looks like Emperor has reconnected to the game. We may be having gameplay continue here soon. Instead of just talking about the woes of our economics and financial situations.
The hot tub streams
Yeah,
and
yeah, yeah. Unfortunately, my financial situations are also directly tied to what BTO is capable of doing. So it's it's, it is
get your
very
friends
fair.
to sign up. Get your friends to sign up.
Yeah. Extra sign doesn't mean anything in this. It's not like anyone
Nah,
pays. We
get more
get
sign ups.
sponsorships, and then we get sponsorships, and then we get people to give us money to like talk about their products on stream.
Just charge them twice as much for the same price pool. That's the way.
Entry is free. It's twice as much as and we have the classic riot pause after the pause. Love to see it.
Like, what can Cat GPT
Do it's a fantastic question.
Yeah.
Kaisa go to the moon. I don't know. Kaisa goes off.
they're
They need to
there.
group and fight. They have a good team fight. Like their team fight should be good. If they have all 5 people there, their team fight should be good. If they can catch someone out with a Sejuani ultimate into like an Orianna ultimate or into like Rel engaging with like Kaisa and Pantheon jumping to the back line, they should and technically have a good team fight where they should destroy Jinx. Like they have a chance to have a really good team fight as long as they don't get everything cleansed by Melio. They should have a decent chance. Maybe they just need to catch Emilio. But, like, they just need to get a team fight going. They need to get that going. They have not been able to get that off successfully.
I feel like realistically, you can't really look for the orange shutdown just off how tanky he is.
Yeah.
You can definitely look for. Oh, Dilly. Nice.
Okay. All right. This
No
should
flash.
be easy money. That's easy money. There we go. Easy money. Stuff like that. Kaisa to the moon.
Shutdown 1 acquired. 2 more to go.
Yes. Get Bowkeeper money. Bowkeeper is the type of player he can take you to the promised land. He can get you there with enough money.
Yeah, and she is the only DPS on the side of Cat GPT, so like making sure that Bowkeeper is at least strong to some extent allows you to like at least have some hope in killing the Ornn. Especially with the mixed damage. Like even if Ornn stacks armor, you can still do a decent amount of damage with the Kaisa with Iron Thug.
Gonna have to oh, it's dead. Just rest in peace. Just gone. Yeah.
Seraph doesn't help him in this case.
Not to be enough. Do the Mavericks play today? The Mavericks do play today. When did that game start? That game starts in an hour. Okay.
They've been really bad in the clutch time this season.
Oh my god, bro! Don't even. I don't even want to talk about it, man.
I'm normally a big like Dallas fan just because like I was in Europe, like I lived in Europe for most of my life, so I was like the Dirk and like Luke after.
Yeah. That's fair. I've been a fan of the Mavericks since like 2006, so yeah, I feel that.
We see some fighting happening, but not much comes out. They lose mid-tier 1. This might open up the map even a bit more for Elysium, so more chances to snowball this lead. We do see the second item come through, though, for the Bowkeeper, so that is something.
Yeah.
You have the Ginsus. I feel like if there's a time to kill this Ornn, it is now. You have the
send like you have taken bot lane tower. Come on, where's the macro? Send Kaisa topside. Like you can send the bot lane topside now. Is there a dragon? There's dragon spawning in a minute. Okay, so maybe you want to keep track of dragon. But like whenever dragon is not spawning soon, you can send the bot lane top. You do not have to keep putting Pantheon topside. You don't have to keep torturing that man.
Yeah, especially
you can switch it up.
And like even though like any type of soul, ooh, that was good prediction by Udo. Not prediction, they did have vision, but good interrupt. I feel like it is worth to like kind of give some space to this Pantheon and get the shutdown. Just give the soul point. Like Cloud Dragon, Cloud Soul, it is still really strong, but at least it is not as bad as like. Are they gonna be able to get this?
Are they gonna be able to get this? Are they not gonna be able to get it? Okay, here you go. Are they gonna go for it? All right, here there is. All right, let's go. Kill Silas quickly before. Hello, hello, what are we doing? Don't let him walk out. All right, kill him. Yes, he should be dead. All right.
Another shutdown.
Is anyone else gonna go? Okay, yeah, another shutdown going to Bowkeeper. All right, this is the way to do it. Get back into the game this way. Now, Ornn. Are we all gonna rotate over to Ornn? Is it gonna happen? There's on the way pings. Ornn is certainly not gonna stick around to die though. Certainly yes. Okay, but you could if you get Ornn to back off, you could try to get some more money onto Bowkeeper. They have a dragon spawning soon. They have a lot of wars that they have not cleared, so, but they do. Okay, they all right. No, but they are able to start up the dragon.
Kiva still has TP, so.
Okay, there is the Ornn. The Ornn is taking a lot of damage. There is the team fighting that we were looking for. Bowkeeper is on Ornn. Ornn is low. Ornn's going to get the knockup onto Boku. That's going to be shut down going over to the Pantheon. But either way, Ornn is going to go down. Now Dilly's going to be looking low in the backside. But so is Gremlin. And there's the Orianna ultimate. It's going to land over here. Off a kill, baby. Okay, there's a double kill for the, There's double kill for, but Bowkeeper into the back line is able to kill too. That's a triple kill, but that's a double kill for Bowkeeper. Now Susurration looking for Bowkeeper. Bowkeeper does have the flash available, but it's a quadra kill for Susurration, but it's a triple kill for Bowkeeper, and Bowkeeper is able to finish the ace for the side of Cat GPT. And they are looking for the mid lane tower. That's a lot of gold onto Bowkeeper. That's exactly what they're looking for. The teleport onto the tower. Bowkeeper's going to get out of it. Doesn't have any mana available. Is going to play it safe. And that's going to be a lot of money going over to Bowkeeper now, who has the most money in the game. Yeah, has the most money in the game now. Which is what you want to see. Yes.
Yeah, it's like 1,000 ahead of Susurrection, which is like, he just got a quadra. And like,
yeah.
The Bowkeeper got what, like 2 shutdowns? I think the shutdown onto the Ornn went to the Pantheon, but I feel like that is also much needed. Like,
yes, yeah, fair enough.
You want this Pantheon to at least finish a couple items at least. But like this is where the game gets even spicier because we're gonna slowly see the Ornn items come through. He already has his own. He's going to be able to give his teammates the items starting from now on.
Now the team fight engages are pretty great with the strong Kai'Sa. Now you can engage team fight as long as Kai'Sa is able to keep herself safe, which she has been able to. And there's the flash, but you didn't do anything with it. There was the Hex flash, and they spooked them, but didn't actually do anything. And on the other side, we see Silas getting on the backside here, and they aren't going to clear this ward that was just placed. We would love to see that ward get cleared, but it's not going to get cleared right now. Okay, they're going to clear the ward here in the bottom of mid, and that should be the mid turret going down. It does, in fact, go down, and we should have a fight for the dragon. And they should know that they're all in there, right? Certainly you know they're all in there. Oh, nope. Okay, nope, you don't. Okay, here is the engage. Here is the team fight. Susurration going to be the first one to get taken real low. And there is the... Iron Thug is going to get taken low, though. And Iron Thug is going to be able to... is going to go down. Keep It Baby is going to go down to Ether. Gremlin's going to be low as well. And, there's the double kill for the Jinx, and that's not what you want to see. A very messy team fight from the side of Cat GPT. And it looks like Elysium Gnomes are able to win it. Bowkeeper is still alive, but it's not going to be enough, and that could be the Baron. Yeah, lots of healthy health bars on the side of the Gnomes, and yeah, that fight does not go in favor of Cat GPT. Iron Thug going down relatively early there. Keep able to do some work there at the beginning of that fight, and Gremlin able to just get too low. They were able to get the team fight that they were looking for, and they were split. I was surprised that they didn't realize that Elysium was in that bush. They just kind of walked by that bush and let themselves get engaged on.
And this is where like the team fight struggles start to happen.
Yeah.
Unless you have Bowkeeper, like after the engage from the Sejuani and the Orianna with the Rel, if you don't kill anything into the backline, that Jinx is going to sit there pretty safe.
Yeah.
There's no damage dealers that are strong enough to kill that Jinx that is like buffed up by the Milio without your 8-3 fed Kai'Sa. So
yeah, that's true.
You're just gonna run into that issue of like, okay, we get onto the Jinx, but you're not killing her until like maybe Orianna gets like 3-4 items where she starts one-shotting the Jinx and Milio.
Yeah.
So, like, I think Susurrection and Nick Lowe's, like, they got chunked initially, but they were able to sustain for so long with how tanky they are, like with the item advantage. So, rough spot to be in. Nick Lowe's doesn't really give a damn about the damage right now.
Yeah, it's kind of eats it.
Yeah. And he's starting to get some MR as well for this mixed damage Kai'Sa. They do get the dragon though, so like that is one way to stop the snowball effect.
Yeah,
but,
at least they're able to delay the soul and able to delay the Elder Dragon after that.
The issue is you don't outscale. You stop the snowball, but you don't win the scaling match. You do have still a 2k gold lead. Oh, Kiba. I think Emperor wins this.
Oh, we have an engage of a fight. Here it goes. Where is Bowkeeper? Bowkeeper is just getting demolished by Ornn. Bowkeeper is in trouble, but Ornn is following Bowkeeper. Bowkeeper potentially still in trouble. Now it's just completely taken out of the fight. Can they win the fight without Bowkeeper? Bowkeeper is out of it and is going to get, the Pantheon ultimate. And there down goes Bowkeeper. Bowkeeper, that is some targeting right there. They know who they have to take out of the fight. And once they take Bowkeeper out of the fight, it's pretty much over.
Yeah, and that is 700 gold going to the Silas.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Really good use of the Pantheon ulti. If you haven't seen the use of Pantheon ult from...
Oh, look, there it is. Yeah, there it is. There's the Pantheon ulti. Pantheon's got to go in. There's Emperor. Look for Nick Lowe. Nick Lowe is going to go down. Iron Thug is able to pick up the kill here. And they're able to get 2 kills. But now here comes the Jinx, and the Silas is here as well. Ether is going to walk forward, but they do not have... Yeah, there's the Orion ultimate. They do not have Bowkeeper, and Iron Thug is going to go down, and Jinx is excited. That's going to be a mid inhibitor tower going down, and Jinx continues forward. Bowkeeper is here now, but oh my god, this Jinx is unstoppable now. There goes Powder, pow, and you're going to take down the mid lane inhibitor as well. And yeah, Jinx is a threat as well. Jinx is a threat.
More accurate Jinx right here.
Mm-hmm.
She's just
right.
popping off, getting kills.
Yeah.
The more kills she gets, the more kills she can even get more.
Yeah.
In the team fight, and yeah, things are looking rough. Ornn basically just solo killed. Like, other than the little bit of damage that Kiva finished the finished Bowkeeper with, that whole damage came from Nick Lowe's. Like, he was just he was just in his face, and like that's what I mean. Unless you get onto the back line and use the Kai'Sa ulti to separate yourself from Udyr, from Ornn, and just kill Dilly, you will not be winning these team fights, because the longer it goes, the more you feel the range difference between this Jinx that also gets the range buff from Milio.
From Milio as well, yeah.
Yeah, she's able to hit from such a safe distance, doing so much damage. Oh, Nick Lowell's. Oh, half HP.
They're going after the Ornn. The Ornn should go down here. Bowkeeper is going to be able to take down Ornn. After 4 of them arrive, but however, that does put them far away from this dragon that is spawning in 45 seconds. They will not have the vision advantage, as we see all of Elysium are in the bottom side jungle, clearing out the vision and getting ready for this dragon that is spawning in 30 seconds. We'll see, maybe, will they reset? We're going to see a reset from Silas. And they're going to take the jungle and push vision forward as a team that is ahead should do. And we're going to see Pantheon is on this top side, does not have teleport available, should have the ultimate available, but it's going to potentially look for to push the top lane tower, so it's going to get responded to by Silas. Silas does have teleport available. Pantheon almost a teleport available. Now, Emperor could be in trouble here. Emperor could be in trouble here. Emperor is definitely in trouble here. Emperor is definitely in trouble here. Emperor is dead. Why are we up here pushing like this without vision?
He's just so desperate to get any type of gold he can, but
yeah.
You're half HP.
Yeah.
It's just like
there's
so
also
rough.
a major objective spawning on the other side of the map. I mean, oh no, that's tough, man. And here it is. This should be a pretty easy third Drake going over to Elysium, and it is an easy third Drake going over to Elysium. Lake Punt says, Ornn, the assassin tank mage ADC juggernaut one-shot machine.
And the issue is not even the dragon. Now we have Baron coming up, and how do you realistically answer? Ornn will have the ulti back up. Like, maybe you just get a Pantheon ult when nobody's looking and just assassinate the Jinx, but
I don't think Pantheon can even do it.
Okay.
Pantheon can't even do it.
Yeah, I don't think he even has enough damage to
Pantheon with the Bork and the Black Cleaver. I did not know Pantheon built Bork.
I'm assuming he built it just so that he could maybe play the side lane against the Ornn, but you're just so far behind that I don't think Bork will. It would maybe make sense if you're hard winning your lane and you go first item Bork, but once you
the
are
Baron's
losing,
going to get started. They're going to force Cat GPT to try to come up with an answer. They're going to have to try to get an engage here. Can they get a good engage? Can we get a Sejuani ultimate into an Orion ultimate on anybody that matters? There's the Ornn ulti, though. It's going to start us off. There's the knockup onto one. Gremlin's going to get, but it's going to be the first one that's engaged upon. Gremlin's going to get low. Oh, massive Orion ultimate on the backline. And Jinx is dead. Jinx is dead. Jinx is dead, and so is Melio. A great ultimate, a great start to this team fight from the Cat GPT. And there is the ultimate from Bokeeper. Bokeeper is on a killing spree, and that is what they were looking for. That backline engage, the Orianna ultimate, and Jinx instantly being dead. That's 3 kills for 0, and a fantastic fight there for Cat GPT.
They are a little low though. Like I don't know if Nick Lols and like Kiba will decide to play it. They are moving in.
Oh, they're looking for it.
To just get it and out. It's just like a fast out play.
Okay, there it is. And they are able to get the objective bounty. They're able to secure the Baron. So Cat GPT do secure the Baron.
Yeah, and like that's what I meant. It's just like once Orianna have
fight meow.
Even 2 items like Orianna does.
Yes.
It's like just like the ADCs overall. It's like it's just been a really common thing, especially in the latest seasons. That like regardless of how fed you are as an ADC, you will get one shot.
You will just get
like,
popped. Yeah.
Yeah, you will just get one shot. So especially if you can like find the Jinx and the Melio at the same time,
yes,
you will just kill the DPS. And once they die, Nicholas can be as unkillable as he wants. You will eventually. It might take 20 seconds, 30 seconds.
Right.
You will eventually die.
Yeah.
So especially with like the Terminus also completed, Bowkeeper will be able to have the 8 like armor pen and MR pen, which is really valuable both on the Kaisa. So they are able to get the Baron, slow the game down, at least slow the bleeding down. And like I feel like Nick Lols is not Nick Lols, Bowkeeper is getting really close to a full build. 30 minutes in.
Now has 4 items completed.
Oh, Iron Tag needs to be careful. Oh,
yeah,
he is.
Yeah. Oh, almost probably a bit too late now. And it is too late now. Orianna is dead.
Don't flash.
Yeah,
okay. At least we don't burn the flash. Maybe they can look for a... Oh, good.
There's an engage here. Onto Poodle. Poodle is going to use the melee ultimate. Melio is going to be fine and okay. Meanwhile, on the bot side, we've seen Emperor versus Silas yet again. That's going to be Pantheon going down yet again. And that's a rampage for the Silas. The Silas now has Sejuani ultimate, looking for potentially more. And we're going to look for it. The Silas ultimate is going to land on Sejuani. The stolen Sejuani ultimate lands on Sejuani. And they should be get out of it. That is the best case of who that ultimate could have landed on if you are Cat GPT.
But yeah, there's the full build. He goes for Blade of the Ruined King. Interesting enough. I thought he would maybe go for a Zonies or something for some more safety, but he's saying I need to do more damage.
Yes,
it might be just overkill on the attack speed department, but the percentage HP damage on auto attacks will definitely be helpful against the Ornn and the Udyr.
Rel is going to be okay.
Yeah, just gets chunked a little bit. I think the important thing here is like they still have Rel still has all of the wards available, so if they want, they can clear all this vision, and Melio won't be able to do much since he hasn't back.
Pantheon has ultimate and teleport available, so Pantheon should be able to be part of this fight no matter what. They're looking as to potentially push. Will they push mid and give up the soul? Is that the idea here? I don't think they have the. I don't think they can get it in time, and yeah, they're just gonna give up the dragon.
Really split on the call.
Yeah, they give up the dragon. They weren't sure what they wanted to do. They didn't commit to either, and now they're kind of in this awkward in between state. And here comes the fight. Here comes the ultimate. And Emperor is in the backline. Did not ult into the fight. Or did ult into the fight, actually. Ulted into the backline alone. And yeah, super split call there. And just dies. And now Iron Thug potentially in some trouble here, too. That's going to be the ultimate onto 2, but it's alone. They are separated from the bot lane. The bot lane is pushing mid, while the other people, the members of Cat GPT, are just going down. They just all individually. What happened? What happened? They just got split up. They fight the spot individually, one by one by one. They all go down. And Elysium just take the dragon and the inhibitor.
Yeah, they will be able to at least hold on to the game for a while because they were able to crash that mid wave.
Yeah,
But
they have to
like
play
I
together.
feel I feel like ideally having Kaisa just push mid there is not bad because she can join the fight with the ulti. Like she's level 16, the ultimate range off the killer instinct is really high. But once you have like your rel move there, it's like okay, then you're just giving the objective because you're not even going to have your main engage
Yeah.
in position there. So
Yeah,
a little bit of a
Pantheon
mixed
ulted in
calls.
alone into the pit. It looked
Yeah.
like, and that was just yeah. You can see the shot calling there just was not very super solid as to what they wanted to
They
do.
were not on the same page at all.
Yeah,
You can see
and
it there.
that's tough. It's very difficult to win the game after that.
And with Nick Lowe's being level 17, all 5 members now sitting on their ornaments.
Yep.
We see the Infinity Edge, Masterwork upgrade, 900 AD, basically, coming from a single item. So
That's
this
good.
Jinx is looking mad scary right now. Like maybe behind, but when it comes to the dealing damage, she isn't really lacking.
Mhm.
And she has. I feel like the most important thing is like for the next big fight. Oh, they're going on Nick Lowe's. He has flash.
Is okay. Got him down to half HP. He's a little bit lower than that. Oh, is going to just walk out of there. Here's a teleport coming in from the Orianna. Orianna potentially in trouble. Is not going to get hit with the Silas Sejuani ultimate. Now, can they re-engage this fight? Sejuani does have ultimate available. All the ultimates are available on the side of Cat GPT. Are they just going to let him teleport out of there? The Baron is spawning, and they're going to maybe get some resets. They're looking for the nothing. They're looking for nothing. They're going to do nothing, and they're going to walk away. And here comes Elysium. Elysium is for the reset, the teleport to come back in. But it looks like Cat GPT are not in position. It's just going to be 2 of them. There's only 2 of them here. Y'all can't fight this. Y'all got to run. You only have 2. There's only 2 people here.
Goalkeeper had to go mid to answer the
Right.
the-
Okay. Pantheon does have ultimate
because-
available. Okay, now you can potentially try to look for an engage here. Go look for something. Okay, Orianna Ball is going to be placed near the pit. They're looking for Silas over here on the side. Bokeep Herbert's on Susurration. They're looking for something. There is an ultimate into the backside from Bokeeper. Bokeeper seems to be alone. Bokeeper's in the back onto Ornn. But meanwhile, over here we have this
Bokeeper
just a
died.
split fight. A split fight yet again. Bokeeper goes to the back line alone while Silas engages on the Orianna. It's a double kill for the Silas, a double kill for the Jinx. And now it's just Emperor left alone. Another
Emperor
botch team fight from
pentakill?
Cat GPT. And Emperor got the pentakill. We end the series right now so that they won 2-1.
Unlucky. It was close. It was
Yeah,
close.
it's a tough one right there.
They
Tough
did.
one right there.
Yeah, they
They
did hold
had
on to the game.
They hold on to the game. They had some flashes of something. Bokeeper tried that volley. They had some flashes where it looked like, okay, we could see that their team fight composition maybe actually be able to team fight, but then they had so many botch team fights. I feel like they had so many botch team fights where it just didn't look good at all.
I don't even think it's like they're like obviously they play the fights bad, but
Yeah.
I think the issue stems off like if you just don't make those early mistakes, if this Ornn
Yeah.
isn't like
True.
4-1 in early game, if this Udyr doesn't get like a random quadra, if you just don't make those early game mistakes when you are playing the early game team comp, you will win the mid game fights. Like even with how much gold they were behind, they were able to win some of these fights off the fact that how their team comp functions. Now put on the fact that like Pantheon doesn't lose as hard in the side lane. Pantheon can actually kill the Jinx in the back line. It's like when you put those things in, it would have been a way different game, but unfortunately, Elysium was just better. Like, I don't think there's anything like it wasn't even like they played fights bad only. It's just like Elysium just played the early game to close to perfection with some mistakes on the side of Cat GPT helping the enemy team.
Yeah, true. So I think the MVP for that game, I think I would give it to Nick Lowles. The performance in that game number 1, and then a very solid performance in game number 2 as well. We're gonna drag Nick Lowles here into the booth to talk real quick. I think we're gonna grab the yeah. We got the top laner here from the side of Elysium Gnomes. Nick Lowes probably gonna come in with the MVP. What's up? What's good? What's good, my man? How you feeling?
Hello, hello. I'm doing pretty good, doing pretty good.
All right, good. Decided to give you the MVP. Credible performance in game number one, and game number two we thought would not look very similar to game number one given the difference in the matchup. But turns out you got a bunch of kills in lane anyway. Ended up like I think was 4-1 in that lane at some point. Um, uh, do you have any questions, Carl? Let's go first.
Um, yeah. Did you like going into the lane? Did you know like you would be winning that matchup because it was your choice, like to pick the Ornn into Pantheon?
Oh yeah, I mean, I think historically Pantheon has never done well with the tanks, and
Mm-hmm.
I think Ornn for our team comp fits well, and Ornn is Ornn, so he's every single class in the game. So I think I knew it was gonna be it was a good pick. It was a good pick.
Yeah, yeah. I think that's fair, and I think it did look like that too. It did end up turning out that way. Oh boy, where do I even do? I have a question. Where do I even start?
I can ask one more.
Yeah. Go ahead. Continue.
I just wonder how were the comms like because I feel like you guys had a really commanding early game lead. Then even though it was like a couple of fights, the things looked somewhat worrisome, especially with the Kaisa getting like a lot of kills and like getting fed. Were you guys like kind of chill, or were the nerves like kind of there for a little bit, especially when like you guys like got aced?
Right.
Oh no, I think we were pretty chill because I think we knew from our team comp versus theirs is like if we
You
kill
were
the
just on
Kaisa,
scale.
yeah, and like if we just kill the Kaisa, then I think every single fight is just won. So I don't think we were ever that worried, and we had so many ways to get onto it as well.
Okay.
That's fair.
Okay. That's fair. Um, I don't know if I have anything specific. That's a well played game. You guys improve on to 4-1. You guys lost to your other team. The only game that you guys match that you guys have lost was to Cat Cowboys. So it would have been hilarious if you guys lost to the Cat GPT as well. I was gonna say y'all were maybe allergic to cats, but it did not end up that way. Let me put this in here to yeah. Do you have any shout out? I don't really. I just feel like there's just not a lot to say. I think y'all just dominated from wire to wire in both games. Looks like game number two was going to be a little bit closer, but ended up not being a bit closer. Do you have any shout outs, any commentary about your opponents, and anything? How do you guys feel overall for the season?
Yeah, shout out to the production as usual. Yeah, I feel like we're having a good season overall. I think we'll be making a strong run in playoffs. And yeah, ban more top laners, see what happens.
All right, you guys next go up against Shadow of Igris next week. Do you have any? Do you know that team? Just look at anything. Do you have any thoughts about that? You going up against the Goat Lord Coffee Table uh, next week. That's Lord Coffee Table, the top laner of Shadow of Igris, and then it's Vimstat, Ford, P Street, and Inviction. They're also doing pretty well. I think they're also 3-1. All right. Do you have any thoughts about that matchup and how that'll go for y'all?
I have honestly I look at it week to week, so
That's
I
fair.
haven't really
Most teams
looked
do.
at it yet,
Yeah.
but I'm pretty confident we can win. So
Our top laner is it a top laner, and so we got to give a fighting chance. Fair enough. Fair enough, Bowkeeper. Man, Nick Lowes is going up against the silver top laner this week and going to bronze top laner next week. We'll see if he's able to secure himself another MVP or if Lord Coffee Table has been a very very solid top laner. I will say this season, so it may not
mhm.
necessarily be the same. No support is gold, so we understand. We're just out there. Gnome support is gold. Are you referring to yourself, Poodle? Wait, did Poodle not play support? Am I crazy?
No, she is. She is.
Okay, yeah, no,
She
she
is
is referring to it. Okay, yeah, I was like, wait a second. I was like, gnome support is. I like laughed. I was like, wait a second, isn't that you? All right, cool. All right. Do you have any shout outs to your team?
Yeah, shout out Situation for being my homie, and shout out everyone. Honestly, Kiba, Dilly, and Poodle for coming in. Honestly, just being very chill for playing. So
Yeah, and the continue revolving door of Elysium
uh,
Gnomes.
the Elysium Orchestra.
Yeah, Elysium Orchestra. Love to hear it. All right, well, we have about an hour until our next game starts. Our next game will be at 9 p.m. EST, about 54 minutes. That gives me enough time to finish this Arcane episode I was watching. So we're going to find someone to raid while we wait for our next match to start. Our next match will be happening between. I had the schedule somewhere.
Four pounders, and
Oh.
Cosmic Nebula.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
playing.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
playing.
Okay. 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 That's our next match coming up at 9 p.m. EST. We have the Poro Pounders versus Cosmic Nebula featuring Krowell from what was the team that you're on 2 seasons ago?
Dynasty.
So from Sapphire Dynasty, coming through and making a season 17 debut later at 9 p.m. EST. So be sure to tune in to watch all of that, and we will catch you
Watch me
guys
run it down.
in about an hour. Let's see. I'm a host. We're gonna host. We'll raid. Is Angie playing today? Angie's currently streaming Valorant. We will.
I don't know.
We will host
I
Angie.
personally don't know.
we will raid Angie Yuki, who was on Poro Pounders, playing support typically, as she plays as she streams Valorant. I think that'll be funny. So let's go ahead and do that. Angie is someone who has been helping around with the BTL with various staff tasks over the years. Has been like hitting MIA for a bit, then came back this season and suddenly playing, which she had never played before. So, all right, go say hi to Angie and all that good stuff. Shout out Poro Pounders, and we will catch you guys in about an hour. And peace out.